Pastors, no matter how great you are, you will not always be on stage. This is a reality. It's an uncomfortable reality we have to come to terms with. And you do not have to wait until you are old before you begin to mentor people. Businessmen, find young people. Everybody cannot be a rebel. Find people who are faithful. Train them methodically. You must have replacements for yourself, otherwise you have failed. This may be a hard message, but I preach from a standpoint of love, as a sincere contributor to our growth and the preservation of the move of God, and even this revival that has been ignited here. Young people must be mentored. That means when next God grants us the opportunity to come here, we should find many prayer warriors in training and in the making, many apostles in training and in the making, many entrepreneurs in training and in the making. I submit to you, respectfully speaking, that the days of superstar Christianity has come to an end. God is in the business of raising men. There is a mighty army that is rising, not just a few mighty men, but especially for the young people, there is a balance. You have to be malleable and teachable to be mentored. This is one great problem with people. Mentorship and succession is difficult because many people are unwilling to stay until they are trained, refined, and then released. Hallelujah. The intentional mentorship of younger believers. I am praying that the fathers in the land, in Europe, no matter how we love them and no matter how we desire that they stay forever, if Christ tarries, one day they will join the cloud of witnesses. The prayer is that by the time the fathers in every sector are about to leave, that they would have raised perfect replacements. For every Elijah there must be an Elisha. For every Moses there must be a Joshua. For every Jesus there must be 12 disciples. Are we together? For every Naomi there must be a Ruth. Everywhere people were not raised in the Bible, that program, no matter how pro-Christ it was, it eventually died. Gehazi was supposed to succeed, probably to succeed Elisha, but his greed, his impatience, and his pride robbed him of an opportunity to have been probably a greater prophet than Elisha. I hope you know that theologically speaking, and based on the protocol of the prophetic, the next prophet after Elijah should not be Elisha. It should be one of the sons of the prophet who were being mentored. But clearly their pride, their arrogance, their carelessness pushed them away. And here was a very diligent farmer who made up his mind that he would pour water upon the hands of Elisha. Can I tell you, whilst you are being mentored, preserve honor to those who are mentoring you, regardless the weakness you see around them. Your assignment is to love them, to honor them, to pray for them, and to submit to learning. You cannot mentor a colleague. There has to be genuine submission. Are we together now? It is difficult to pour water from one vessel to the other at the same level. One has to stoop down. Is that true? There has to be that potential difference. There are many young people who would not submit themselves to learn, and this is why succession is very difficult. However, it still remains a potent key that there must be an intentional mentorship of younger believers and ministers to ensure continuity. Number 5, very quickly, the 5th key that preserves the move of God across any territory is influence. Influence. God's people must rise to prominence so as to be able to protect and defend the interests of the kingdom. Please say influence. You know what influence is? I define influence as the ability to compel men through the excellency of your results, to compel men to buy into your convictions, to buy into your ideologies without using force or cruelty, is called influence. That through the excellency of your results, you can compel all and sundry to now buy into your convictions. Are we together? Influence. This is the dimension of the gospel that is largely missing in many territories. And I thank God for precious people like Dr. Miles Monroe of blessed memory, who emphasize the kingdom dimension. Influence is very important. Listen, kingdom advance will happen through evangelism and influence. The assignment of evangelism is to enthrone Christ in the hearts of men. The assignment of influence is to protect the program of God across territories. Are we together?